No World Cup without workers' rights.
Pas de coupe du monde sans droit des travailleurs.
Não há Copa sem direito para os trabalhadores.
Droits des migrants sont des droits des travailleurs.
No more death.
Nous ne voulons plus de morts.
Não mais mortes.
We demand for the companies respect for the workers' rights.
Чемпионата Европы по футболу без рабочих прав. Нет системы гафала в Катаре.
We workers from Brazil are here today trying and fighting to give our workers a better condition of life.
A exemplo do Qatar, e nós repudiamos aquele governo que tem deixado muitas mortes acontecerem.
Workers united will never be defeated. Workers united will never be defeated.
We have to be united to fight against FIFA.
Mentality for better life. As luta continua, companheiros. Hasta la vitória.
We are supporting the good working environment.
I think it's important this week to highlight the workers who made the World Cup a beautiful game. So I think it's important is for us to highlight this event.
Red flag for FIFA! Red flag for FIFA! Red flag for FIFA! Red flag for FIFA! Red flag for FIFA!
I think we should focus our attention on the workers who made this beautiful game possible.
7 to 10 domestic workers from Indonesia run away from their sponsors every week. Why do they run away? Because the situation is intolerable. If I tell you about Aisha, she was systematically tortured for 2 years. Her back looks like a torture map. We had to get her to a medical facility where even the doctors and the nurses cried at the extent of her injuries. And in the courts this week, the employer had witnesses to say he had treated his workers with dignity.
They are subject to detention and deportation. If they're accused of anything, like stealing from their employer, which is very frequent, especially for runaway maids, they will endure detention during the whole time of the investigation, and that may take months or years. And when the investigation nears its closing, often they're accused of something else, and a new investigation is started, which will take, again, months.
First of all, it's about shadow employment or not registered employment, like we call it. Second is about wage arrears or non-paid wages. And according to our law, you know that it could be treated as forced labor. And third is bad health and safety regulation, which led to 14 deaths, at least 14 deaths, officially registered with our participation for 2010-2014 preparation years.
We made maybe what seems like an unlikely alliance between building workers and street vendors, but in fact we had a lot of joint solidarity. And our struggle comes a little bit after the construction workers, closer to the actual event itself. But due to the solidarity that there was, we were able to defend some of the spaces of street vendors.
They had no freedom. They also have nowhere to go in Qatar because there's no place where domestic workers are allowed to go in Qatar except going with their employers to the shopping mall or going with their employers where there's a park which the employers use and where the domestic workers then sit on the grass and watch their employers while they finish their meals. I can assure you that I won't rest until I see something happening in Qatar. Thank you very much.
Even if there is no World Cup, there will be construction and there will be the workers and there will be the exploitation. So this World Cup is that kind of the major things we need to exploit, and we need to put the pressure in the name of the World Cup and to achieve to restore the workers' right in Qatar. That is the most important things.